find it hard to reach you. You never say what's on your mind, yeah. I'm going crazy all over you. Just for a second, can you try? Every time you've been calling, saying this is what I want, then you ghost for a week and leave me hanging all alone. Push me back, pull me in, and the other way around. Pull me in, push me back. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yeah, 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 yeah. Can someone set me free? What do you want? What do you want?
Hey guys, and welcome back. It has been a crazy busy week around here. I've had a dentist appointment. Allison's had a dentist appointment. She got her braces put on her teeth. I'll insert her picture here. So she missed her first day of school to have this done. Their first day was from 8 to 10 and her appointment was at 8:30. So she missed that little half a day, but it's fine. At least we got that done and over with. It was just the first available appointment that they had. But this was filmed a few days ago and I'm just now getting a chance to voice this over. Alden and I had came over here. He had took a vacation day off of work to help, and I was just getting what wallpaper that we had left put up. She has got more ordered, but we just got one little sample roll. So I put that up and then I caulked around some of the crown molding, and he went ahead and went over all of the board and batten and caulked that. If you're gonna do board and batten, it is super easy. You can space it out as much as you want. You can use any kind of wood. You can paint it any color you want to. I mean, you can do so many fun things with board and batten. But the one thing I think you should definitely do is caulk around all of your boards, just so it's seamless. You can't see where one board meets the other and you can't see any gaps within your wall. So he was going around and doing that for me while I got this wallpaper put up. We only had a few hours on this day, but we made the most of our time, I feel like.
Can someone set me free? What do you want? What do you want?
Hey, we can run away. You say you wanted to. You wanna go back, wanna go back. You wanna go back to a place where we can hide. You wanna stay there, wanna stay there. You wanna stay there, we can leave the pain behind. Stay, stay, stay. Like a wrecking ball, we can break them all to a higher ground. We will not be found. We can win the game. We can go insane like a shooting star. Don't do it. Like a wrecking ball, we can break them all to a higher ground. We will not be found. We can win the game. We can go insane like a shooting star. Don't do it.
So if you're new here, this is my brother's girlfriend's house that she bought to flip. She is a real estate agent, so she will snag a property here and there and she will flip it. So if you don't know, Shonda is the reason that I fell in love with black paint, iron ore specifically. So in every flip she's ever done, she's painted a ceiling black. And I'm going to insert some pictures. She sent me some pictures. She also has black touches throughout her own house, and I'll insert some pictures of those here. So I love black paint, but she sent me a picture of this room and she had painted the board and batten on the bottom iron ore. And I was like, I'm gonna get so much crap for painting something else black. I know a lot of you guys love black, but a lot of you guys are like, why do you paint everything black? Well, I like it. I think it looks really neat, really classy, but this is not my house. These are not my decisions, and she will ask my opinion every now and then, but I think it looks really good. The rest of the walls she has painted gray, and I really like it. If it's something that the buyer doesn't like, I'm sure she would paint it, fix it, whatever she had to do, but it's just paint. So they can go over that with like a linen color or the green color everybody's going with, or just any color really would go with this wallpaper because it's just like a creamy color and a black. But anyway, I was just going to show you guys the progress that she made. She painted the bottom part iron ore, and I was going to show you some of the flips and just some of the black touches she's put on a few of her flips.
We can go insane like a shooting star. Don't you like a wrecking ball? We can break them all to a higher ground. We will not be found. We can win the game. We can go insane like a shooting star. Don't you understand?
What are you doing? Living your best life? Is this your job now, Billy? You're a carpenter?
Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here?
We were initially going to replace the bottom of this vanity, but after we got to looking at it, it was in really good shape, but we hadn't taped anything off when we sprayed. So we just decided to line the bottom of this with contact paper just to give it a clean, neat look.
Should be the two's gonna be hinged that way and two's gonna be hinged this way.
Not gonna get there. You're
Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here?
These cabinet doors didn't make any sense to me how they were hung. I would have thought that one would be facing the other. You could open one left right on the left and one left right on the right, but they were not. I was arguing with Alden, and after I got to looking, there were no holes on that very middle rail where we had taken those off. So the only way they could go is like this. And I was like, well, you're right. As hard as it was for me to say that, he was right, I was wrong. So I was just touching these cabinets up. Alden had taken them outside to spray them on the first day that we were here. And it was so funny because there was some sawdust and some stuff on the front porch from where they had cut the flooring. And he came inside and he was kind of laughing. He was like, I messed up. And I was like, what did you do? He was like, well, I was picking the cabinet up and it slipped out of my hand and it fell face down while it was still wet in the sawdust. Yeah, so we had to sand one of those down, but we were just touching up the rest of them from where they had been flipped over and had just a tiny little spot from where they were sitting on that cardboard.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Top is loose anyway. It's coming right off up here. It's coming right off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I take it down for sure, curtain. That was just me.
It don't look right when you're doing it. I'm saying to the side.
It's my channel. Give me some.
I just do like little bits and make a circle behind that ring.
Ah! It's fine. Everything's fine.
Told you.
What would you like to say, that lady that said you had no taste?
can't wait this job's over and Shonda gives me my designer pay, you know.
Oh, if you get designer pay, you might just get worker pay.
I hear you breathe, but I can't see if you're right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're done? You get dressed, I look a mess, and you tell me to confess, and you tell me to confess. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Because you're acting like a volcano and make me feel outrageous. You keep teasing me, but you're nothing without me.
So to save a little bit of money, we decided to buy the bathtub paint kit, and we painted the tub, and then you'll see in just a few minutes that I paint the shower. We also painted the fixtures with the black appliance paint. If that does not turn out well, we'll just replace them with black fixtures, but we wanted just to try it, mainly just to see kind of how that would turn out. I've never painted a faucet, but I have YouTubed it. It is possible, and from what I've seen, it holds up really well. But as I was taping off the shower head part, Alden was like, watch your hair, that paint's wet, you're gonna get your hair in it. And I was like, no, I'm not. And then of course I got my hair in it. So anyway, I'm just taking a scraper to these shower doors, and there was so much soap scum built up on these that I could go over and over and over, and there was still soap scum. Like, I've never had a problem getting soap scum off like this, especially with this Blue Wolf cleaner and a razor blade. But it was like I was just taking layers at a time off. There was so much. So we're going to take the pressure washer to those, just spray them down good, pressure wash them, see how they turn out. But if they were mine, I would take them down and put a shower curtain up, because you guys know my story and my track record with shower doors.
Save us, just save us, just save us. Oh, nothing you do, oh, nothing you do can save us, can save us. Because you're acting like a volcano.
Tell us how you really feel about it. Tell us how you really feel about it. Is it worth all this? I'm gonna back a boat in the lake. I'll put it on YouTube for you. You can show them how to really do it. I like that wallpaper.
I kind of like it too. It's almost a little busy, but it's kind of subtle too.
It's not bright and loud. I'm gonna pressure wash them things. Oh yeah. Are they doing it today?
No, I don't know about that. No, I'm just
okay.
saying.
I'll just wait and let him pressure wash those.
You want pressure wash? Y'all got a pressure washer? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I told Billy we'd bring ours too, the day that's gonna do it, and we'd get it done
But if
quick.
you're not here,
Pressure wash them for me.
Yeah.
Get that soap. That'll take it right off.
Yeah, why don't you just pressure wash them? Don't waste your time.
I've been scrubbing on them, and you can tell a difference when you look. I scratched your wall,
but that cleaner's a little rough.
so you can tell a difference. Yeah. So I think it'll come. It's just layer. I mean, I've been scrubbing.
I've been waiting all my life for someone like you.
So they got the baseboard laid in these small bedrooms, and I wasn't a fan of the two-tone, the different color trim versus floor on the beginning, but it goes up the walls. That's what's around the ceiling too, and it's growing on me actually. It does look kind of neat in person, just the difference, the contrast of the flooring and the baseboards. I was asking her if she was going to paint them on the beginning, and then I was like, I kind of like it. It's just different. Jumping over to the shower, I was just going to give this the first coat of paint and see how well the shower cleaned up. The bottom of the shower is black, but that's just the mist from where we spray painted those fixtures. So that's not mold or mildew. So it kind of looked like it after I was editing this, and I was like, I need to be sure to tell them that is just the mist from that spray paint.
give me the camera. Let me follow your brush or your roller.
Living is beautiful with you and me. I wanna shout it out, ain't no limit.
So Alden offered to be my cameraman. He was like, you need different angles. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And he was holding my camera every which way. I was a little concerned because cameras aren't cheap. And yeah, so we had a good day though. It was just kind of funny watching this back. So I left a little bit of us talking in, or him talking in, and his little camera angles.
So go and look. You see this.
Come here, look.
What you need to do is let me have that when I go over the top. Yeah, you need different angles. I'll hold it up there. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Don't break my camera. Do you want me to pull that down?
Yeah. Is it on there good?
Yeah, I reckon.
How do I tilt it down? Like that?
Yeah.
Will it stay on there? Is it locked on there?
It should be.
Should be. See if I got you?
It's got look, right here. It'd be
Let's put it on the
too
inside.
far. Yeah, the angle. You need to raise up the camera.
How about that?
It's just me.
Okay, let's
straight
do
down.
this.
It don't show the wall. It's straight down.
Let's do this.
All in.
Let's quit. I'm just trying to make it exciting. Just trying to help. Nobody appreciates my help.
Shauna, when this house sells, we're gonna have us a cookout. No, the house selling party.
Yeah, there's a huge shadow on you. Probably ain't gonna work too good. Keep that rim cleaned out like that right there. And always use the same side. That way you got one clean side. And like when you lay your brush across it, lay your painted part over where you poured it. And if this can will get low enough, which would have to be real low, stick your brush down in it. As long as it don't get up to the silver part, and keep your bristles wet.
Oh, okay.
Wipe it off good before you, against the rim before you start, and you're good to go.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold on me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. Cause you're in my space and now I'm so.
Well, you're probably going to have to do a second coat.
Yeah.
It'll cover that. You've got some drips and runs down to the very bottom. You need to get it. See how it's run down into the tub?
Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Shot away.
Jerry, take a brush to that soap dish above, because it kind of runs down and pulls up in there.
When Alden and I first separated, someone told me to write down the problems I had with Alden, my issues, like what he could improve on. And for every fault of his, I wrote down to write down 2 of my own. And I remember thinking, yeah, that's not happening. I can see now how that would be so beneficial. It's easy to point the finger at someone else. There were so many times that I pleaded my case with my parents, with my family, with, just whoever would listen. It was his fault. Everything was his fault. And that's not the case at all. Looking back on things, I can see where we both were at fault. Not one any more than the other. We didn't communicate, for one. He didn't want to communicate, and the way I communicated was harsh. I know I giggled when I watched this back just at Alden telling me how to paint and how to do this and that. And I just, every now and then I would go, or yeah, just painting in my own little world, probably thinking, I know what I'm doing, dude. But I do enjoy moments like that now, because there was a time that we couldn't stand in the same room together and just have an easy conversation. So I am so thankful for that. But thank you guys for watching. I'm going to hop off here and let you guys finish this, and we're going to get back at it soon. There's been so much progress going on while I've not been there, and I can't wait to see what they've got done, and I'll bring you guys along for it too. I love you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Remember, Jesus loves you no matter what, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Here in the waiting, wandering and fading, I know there is something more than this. I think I am ready for doing some changing. Oh God, there is something more than this. You can have all the world. I wanna be a shining light, live a life that shows through the darkness, a fire burning in the night, be a home for the world so broken, be a friend to the lonely, the joy that he showed me, make the broken things new. Yeah, the only hope for you and I wanna have the heart of Jesus. Yeah, I wanna have the heart of Jesus. Keep my windows open, I hear the cries of the broken. I know they were made for more than this. I see all the fire and smoke in their hearts.